What is this garbage? Today's the 26th of November, which it's not. November is not the 11th number. Nov is 9. This is why we're fucked. Anyways, something's wrong. And I'm fighting with AI again. Like here, I says, "Hey Chad, is China hoarding food?" Yes, China is actively stockpiling grains and pork to ensure food security. According to reports, China holds significant quantities of the world's grain reserves. By mid-22, that was 2 years ago, they had 69% of the world's grain, or maize, reserves, 60% of the rice, 51% of the pork, or wheat, and 37% of soybeans, etc. Okay, so they're hoarding food, right? This all happening while FEMA puts out a tutorial on how to prepare for nuclear explosion. We'll get to that later. But that's also what they're getting at. That's why they're hoarding food. And if you got a bag of food in your basement, your neighbors are going to make fun of you. But China's got almost 2/3 of the world's supply. They know something. So I made this cute meme up, me and Chad. He knows my brain so well. Like, I just give him a little text, and he gives me a picture. China's getting ready for the end of the world. Like, this is in the news. Like, China government is taking steps to prepare for extreme eventualities, as they call it. I love language. Including scenarios that could be likened to an end of the world. Look at this in quotes. Situation if you're in Chicago. Soul's house in order, I put. These psychos are evil. See how that worked? Yeah. Anyways, I was talking to Chad, and what you call Chat GPT, but I timed it out. But wait till you see the videos I got about the Antichrist and why all this is happening. Yeah. The problem is probably 100 million people are going to make it. So you better start talking about it. Well, I don't care if they nuke us, so what? Well, you will, because not all of you are going to be taken out, but not the lunch. According to who? Hang on. Good old Dr. Deagle. See how that works? Let me zoom in a little bit here. Deagle was the dark arts and 5 U.S. presidents. Dark arts actuary. This guy was so incredible that even DARPA used him to do data, okay? And this is the one for the U.S. They've taken it down in 2022 finally, but this is up for 10 years, these charts. And what it says is about 2 out of 3 of you are going to be no longer available for the 2025 census. Like, how crazy. Now, this report came out in 2017. Here's your population. It was 327 million at the time, etc., etc. Even it shows the income in the United States is going to plummet. See how that works? Like, I don't know, how do they know? Like, it's just amazing. Here's your population. It's going to go down to 103 million is what they're projecting in 2017 for 2025. And all the Five Eyes nations, all the white countries, as they call them in the business, the old days, like, they're all going to be wiped out. You see how that works? Like, because this is getting creepy. All right? And then, oh, hang on. My computer keeps timing out. And then here's the money dropping. See how that works? So somehow they had some data that showed some weird doohicking going on by next year. Like, I don't know why. So with that being said, I picked a bad century to quit smoking cigarettes. Did that work? Somehow the USA just won't let up. Like, this is coming. Like, it's been written about, etc. Like, but 100 million people are still going to be left, is my point. So you're going to need water filters. You're going to need iodine tablets. Go to FEMA, but if you don't believe me, NATO this morning or last night was saying NATO warning the companies worldwide supply chains are going to be cut. As I added that, but here's what they said: we're heading into what is called a war economy, or that's what I put. Plus the inflation, etc. Like, they told you they're going to war economy. Like, they're warning all the corporations of the world, prepare for war. See that right? Because we're already in it, stupid. I'll just show you a real news channel, because half you assholes still believe this garbage. Remember, they was controlling the narrative, and now they're letting you know, so that's a problem. Top NATO official calls on business leaders to prepare for wartime scenario. And there he is. See how that works? That's the guy that's taking us into nuclear war. And the reason we're going nuclear war is because the USA's ATACMS, which is right here. Hang on. Look at the hole this thing made. Like, you got to see the explosion. Hang on, let me go back. That's a big hole, right? That's just one of. This is why Putin's like, you keep doing this, I don't have a choice. Look at it. That's an ATACM. They're saying, like. All I could say is we don't know what these assholes are going to do, but they are psychotic. They are working for a God that I don't believe in. They do, however, that's a fact. I don't care what you believe, but you should believe something. So get good with your soul garbage and be nice to people right now, because you never know if tomorrow's promised or not. And I guarantee you it's not. So you could keep pretending that there's nothing wrong, but again, people are going to make it through all this. So you got to remember, you can't just sit there and say, I'm not going to prep because it doesn't matter. It will matter. Or it won't. Maybe you'll be one of them gone. But, like, if you're still here, you're going to want to eat and so forth and so on. Just saying. Full armor of God. Shout out to the Watchmen. You crazy bastards. And the seers out there.